Welcome to Ellie Goals with Inspired Flow. We have the opportunity to fight forward inspired. This is the flow today in the new week, and we're going to just go ahead, even though right now I'm still recovering from an operation that happened last week, and the week before was the accident, and we have the opportunity to fight forward no matter what through the pain. It's really quite painful, even with different painkillers, paracetamol, ibuprofen, all helping a little bit towards relieving, but to function and go forward. I have a job interview today that I rescheduled, and it's not so near, it's a little bit of a distance, and there's other things going on as well, just with the kids and the general struggle through life, making sure all the different bureaucracies over here is taken care of, which is definitely not a small task, and it takes a lot of patience and persistence. And this is the fighting forward flow. This is the opportunity to not give up, and to, even though person might start to feel a bit overwhelmed by the daily challenges that come your way, especially when the new week and you've been a little bit behind your supposed schedule, and now you have to switch it up, try and catch up a little bit on some of the efforts towards making a living and bringing a bit more shefa to the house. So it's been pushed off a little bit, and you have what's called Yemei Machala, which is days of illness, days of work off, but there's still a need to make the effort anyway, because there's not really support so much in this situation as is, for me personally anyway, with family, friends and all that. Everyone's sort of busy. In fact, people have asked us to do some kindness to help them out, so it's a bit funny in this time where we are in a more difficult, on a bit of on the left foot, as I say, because my right hand is not fully functional, so the left foot is always the weaker side, the weak hand, and there's an opportunity to go forward, right foot forward, and somehow keep giving to other people, and that's what we're going to be doing today. There's some kids coming around, and we're going to look after them for a night, and it's just funny how sometimes the situations just push you to be giving even when you need to be given to. But this is part of the fighting forward flow, and they're going to have lots of situations. I hear from different people with businesses and different moments where things are not going to be so clear or easy, and you got to just somehow grit your teeth and fight forward. And people are going through all kinds of different situations. Having teenagers is in itself a wondrous experience. I was one, and I remember what I was like. So now bringing up my own, it's a whole different level in terms of what we have to go through on a daily level, making them understand the struggles we're going through as parents, and at the same time understanding their personal struggles and trying to balance it all out without family support. Living in Jerusalem is a big blessing, but it also comes with the reality that you don't have the family that you would if you were living in London or wherever, that we'd have around us to just pitch in and help out during some more rougher times. The best they can do is send a get well card, or maybe even a little bit of help, but bottom line, it's a big challenge, and this is the opportunity, to fight forward, not give up, and we get these opportunities in life, to really draw out the inner strengths. So what I'm going to do today personally is go into a job interview and just be confident that I know that in my normal state of mind, without pain piercing my fingers and hand, I would be in a more jolly, energized state. And I have the opportunity to be more creative in my thoughts and thinking, and I have a lot to offer. And somehow we'll work out the scheduling when the job will begin, if they agree to, and it's a good deal. But it shouldn't take away from my consulting or my booking, because that's important to me. And that's something which I know that long term with the Unity projects, I would like to really make an impact in the world. And that's what we have to remember, our larger goals and dreams. And the logo, like I said, and branding is coming along this week, hopefully. So it's going to be exciting. So there's always this, keeping things moving forward on the larger scale, while you're still, fighting through in the daily level on the basic, needs that are needed to be done. And, I've already had calls with banks today and accountants, and going to deal with a lawyer next week about this whole story. And, it's a lot to do. But this is part of, the fight forward. You just need to keep taking each step. And as I've been getting inspiration from Oprah's Eckhart Tolle, this whole, with the new earth concept, this idea of just living now and being able to allow the ego to not interfere and just to allow the flow of life to be present and to experience it. And the process has to also be enjoyed as you're fighting forward, and that in itself is a victory, to not give up in that way, and not to start turning on the people you love, because everyone's trying hard, and even if they can't always do everything that you'd hope or want or need, they deep down people love you, and they're just trying in their own way, keeping that positive mindset of understanding that people are intrinsically good and everyone deep down wants to give and connect. So we're going to end off today's one and wishing everyone a good week. You should have the strength to go forward and to share your unity concepts and ideas. And if anyone wants to send me a get well, appreciated. Had a few on all the different platforms, and it does make a difference when people respond to the social media that we put out there, just to keep people updated of what's going on and a connection, and you feel a bit of love from the world. People are interested in your journey, and I'm interested in your journey, but I have to hear from you to be able to be interested in your journey. And that's opportunity that everyone has on a daily level to strengthen each other in unity ways together. Have a beautiful one and fight forward always.